Hello! It's been 2 weeks since I've vlogged, and that's because I've been having fun in Singapore. And the best part, I got to go around Singapore for zero cost. Yes, I went around Singapore for zero cost, and I want to share how I did that with you as well, so you can score yourself a free Singapore sightseeing tour as well. So how can you do that? Here's the dope. So to do the free Singapore sightseeing tour, there are 3 conditions that you need to meet. 1, you need to already be a transit passenger at Changi International Airport, which is Singapore's airport. 2nd, you need to have between 5.5 hours to at least 24 hours before your next connecting flight out of Singapore. And 3, you need to be at Terminal 3 or 2 of the Changi International Airport. So if you've checked all these 3 boxes, you too are eligible for a free Singapore sightseeing tour, compliments of the Changi International Airport. There are 2 types of tours that the Changi International Airport offers. The Heritage Tour, first one, it happens 5 times a day, and the second one is the City Sights Tour, which happens just twice a day. Now that's only an evening kind of a tour, twice, and there are 3 stops that happen in the City Sights Tour, and the first one is like the Marina Bay Sands area, and then there is the Merlion Park, and then the Gardens by the Bay. All 3 wonderful places. I happen to be at the Changi International Airport around 2:30 p.m. so that was in time for the Heritage Tour, and it was so fun. A little about the Heritage Tour. It's a great way to see Singapore's architecture from the past as well as from the present. In an air-conditioned coach, you get to travel across the Colonial District, the Central Business District, Chinatown, Little India, and also there are 2 stopovers. So there's a 20-minute stopover that happens at the Merlion Park, and it's a great place for you to get your pictures clicked next to Singapore's iconic Merlion. And stopover number 2 that happens in the Heritage Tour is at the Kalimpong Glam and the Malay Cultural Center. Great place for you to absorb the sights, just stroll around and capture the essence of Singapore within the limited time that you have in your hands. Registration booth, it's in level 2, the transit area. It's between Transfer Lounge F and the SkyTrain, where you catch the SkyTrain to Terminal 3. So you can find the registration counter there. If you are in Terminal 3, then stay in the transit area, and this happens to be between Transfer Lounge A and gates A1 to A8. Or then if you go to any information counter, you can get information. Now, what documents do you need? It's simple. You need your passport. Of course, you have your passport if you have come so far, and you need your boarding pass, and you also need entry visa wherever applicable. Now, for me, I had my New Zealand visa, so that was good enough, and it worked. So go to a counter, ask them what kind of visa you need, and then you should be going in no time. If you have bulky cabin baggage, you might be asked to leave your stuff at the baggage storage area before you join the free tour. Now, for all free Singapore tour passengers, there's a flat rate of just 5 Singapore dollars at the baggage storage area. If you leave your stuff at the baggage storage area, you can enjoy the sightseeing tour hands-free. If you intend to take this free sightseeing tour when you're in Singapore, once you reach the Changi airport, please stay in the transit area. Do not cross immigration. because all the registration booths are located in the transit area. The registration counters close an hour before the tour starts, and all the participants are taken as a group to the immigration counter to complete all the formalities. So here's my feedback on the tour. I think this tour is really well planned, just like anything else in Singapore. I'm a fan. I mentioned two types of tours, the heritage tour and the city sites tour. Of course, I have to mention that you can take only one of them per transit. And yes, I have to mention this because I found this really special. At the end of the tour, they gave all of us this beautiful small little memento. We walked away with these beautiful tea light candles. And do you know that I have already misplaced mine? I don't know where I've kept mine, but it's somewhere around, I'm sure. So it was great. Thank you, Changi, for this beautiful gesture and this wonderful experience. I totally recommend it. And yes, this totally whets your appetite to make Singapore your next travel destination if you have not already been there. Go Changi!